ThePoptartCrpr, and today is part 4, I believe, of Venusaur. In the last episode, we finished off his face and completed his arm here. In this part, we're going to be doing his leaves. He has leaves, kind of like Ivysaur does over here. He's got these leaves and stuff. Yeah, so I'm just going to start on the left leaf here. So you're going to come over to this little zigzag bit right here. So actually what you're going to do here is dump everything. The iron blocks, the snow, the wools, all that, except for black wool, gray wool, and actually we won't be using cyan wool or light blue wool at all anymore. We're just going to be using stuff. Well, we'll be using reds and yellows and all that later on, but not right now. Today's episode is just the leaves. I'm actually just going to organize my inventory here so it's all color sorted. Hang on. There we go. So you're going to keep the black wool and the gray wool, and actually no, not the gray wool. There's 2 parts in the entire leaf area that have gray wool, and we've already done them there and there. So put away the gray wool. And what you will do, however, is take out the lime wool, and the chiseled sandstone. So first off, with the lime wool, coming back to this little zipper pattern here, on the left side of this block here, the last black wool, place a 2x2 lime wool thing like that, going up, not down. Then on the left block here, place 2 blocks going up, and then 1 block up to the right. And then place 3, 2, 3, okay. From these 2 blocks that we placed here, the bottom block on the left side, place 3 blocks going across, 1, 2, 3. 2 blocks going up, 1, 2, and 3 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And now, on the middle block of those 3 that we placed there, from here on the right side, place 2 blocks going across, 1, 2. Now going back to those 3 there, place 4 blocks going across up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And then actually, then from those 4 then, place 2 blocks going across down to the right. 1, 2. From the left block, place 1 block down to the right. Down to the left, excuse me. And then back to these 2 here on the right block, place 3 blocks going across down to the right. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 block down to the right with the black wool. Then 2 blocks down to the left with the lime wool, and it should connect right there. And then yeah, okay. With the chiseled sandstone underneath that black wool there, place 3 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3. And on the right block of those 3 then, the bottom block, place 1 there, making a little L shape like that. Now quickly fill in this area here with the chiseled sandstone, just to get that out of the way, so we don't have to do it later. And then coming back to those 4 blocks there, from the right block here, starting from this block, skip 1 block to the left, so from this block above this little area where we went down with the chiseled sandstone and all that, right there. Place 2 blocks going up, 1, 2. Then on the right block of the top block, not the right block, I cannot speak today. On the right side of the top block there, from there, place 2 blocks going up, connected there. And on the right side of the top block there, again, place 1 lime wool like that. On the right side of that block, then, place a black wool. Then on the right side of that block, place lime wools going down until they touch the other lime wools. Like that. Then fill in this little area here with the chiseled sandstone again. Just like that. Now, going back to... Where are we? Oh, I done goofed. So, come back to this little area here, and then remove that block there, down to the right, the diagonal thingy. I don't know how else to explain it, sorry. But you don't actually do that. You then place 2 blocks across to the right, on the right side, those 2 blocks there. Is that 2? Yeah. Then place 2 blocks, not 2, 3 blocks going across up to the right. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 blocks across up to the right. 1, 2, like that. Then on top of the middle block of these 3 here, place 1 black wool. And then on top of the right block of these 2 here, then place 2 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, like that. Just trying to get that out of the way there so we don't have to do any fancy outlining. Now coming back down to these, well, not back down, we haven't touched these in this part, so coming down to these 4 blocks here with the 1 block on the left right there. On top of that 1 block there, place 2 lime wools going up. 1, 2. Then on the right side of that top block, place 1 black wool right there. And that finishes off all that. Now we just need to do the outlining. So switch back to the lime wool, and on top of this black wool up here on the left, place 1 lime wool. Now from here you're going to place 2 blocks going across up to the right. That's 1, 2. And then with the black wool now, place 1 block on the right side of that block there, and then 1 block down to the right. Like that. Now going back to this original black wool here, place 4 blocks going across up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 4. And then from here, place 1 block going down to the right and 1 block going up to the right. Like that. From this block down to the right here, you're going to place 2 blocks across up to the right. 1, 2. And from this block up to the right, you're going to place 1 block up to the left. Like that. And now, from these 2 blocks, these 2 blocks here that we placed, place 2 blocks across down to the right again. 1, 2, and then 3 blocks across down to the right. 1, 2, 3, like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to have 1 block going up to the right from here, then 6 blocks going across down to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was 6. Yeah, that's 6. Then coming back to these 3 blocks here, place 3 blocks directly underneath like that. On the right side, add 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the left side, add 3. 1, 2, 3. And now, come to the right block here. It should be overlapping those 6 by 3 right there. Come to the right block here, place, is that 4? Yes. Underneath this bottom block here on the right side, place 4 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not diagonal, but directly underneath, like that. And now, going back to that block that we started from there. Well, not the block that we started from, the first block that we placed right there. Place 3 blocks going down to the left. 1, 2, 3. And then on the right side of this block right here, the bottom block, on the right side here, add 2 blocks going down. 1, 2, like that, and it should touch those blocks right there. And that finishes off the rough outline of his second leaf, his rightmost, not his rightmost, his. And now just another quick thing, those 2 blocks here on the right side of the top block, add 1 block, just like that. Now, that is everything. So with the lime wool now, you're going to fill in this small space here, and then fill in everything inside here. So go ahead and do that now. And when you're done, it should look exactly like this. Now, yeah, that finishes off the left leaf, and the next thing that we're going to do is work on this middle leaf. Now you're going to come back to these 5 blocks here that we placed, and from this block here, the right block, place, 4 blocks up to the right, not up to the right, across up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then 5 blocks across down to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now from the middle block of these 5 blocks here, underneath, so starting from here, place 3 blocks diagonal down to the left. 1, 2, and 3. Now place 3, 4, 5, 7 blocks. 7 blocks across up to the right from these 5 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now 2 blocks across down to the right. 1, 2. 1 block down to the right. 2 blocks across down to the right. 1, 2, and then 2 blocks diagonal down to the right. 1 and 2, and it should touch those 4 gray wolves right there on his ear. That finishes the rough outline of his middle leaf thing. Don't ask me why Pokemon have leaves on them. I don't know, but yeah. Now we're going to come down to this area here. These 4 gray wolves, we had the 1 gray wool, the black wool, and the 2 gray wolves. On top of these 2 gray wolves here, place 2 black wolves going up. 1, 2. Then 1 black wool going up to the right. 1. And now on the left side of the top block here, of these 2 again, place 1 black wool there, and then 2 black wools across up to the left. 1, 2. And that finishes off that little outliney area up there. Now come down to these 2 sets of 2s which are linked like this, and on top of the right block here of this second set, place 1 lime wool there. And then from the block which is connected diagonally there, place 2 sets of 2s going across up to the right. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Like that. This is going to be just a little bit of stuff, kind of like over here on this leaf that we're doing. Next, come down here to this next section here. Place 1 block on top of that right there. And then from this diagonal block here, place 2 blocks diagonal up to the left. 1, 2. And then come down on top of this right block of the next 4 blocks here, place 1 block there. And then on top of this block here connected, 2 blocks going up. 1, 2. What was that? 1. It's just 2. Okay. Now, going down to the next set. Right in here, place 1 lime wool there. Then, on top of that block and that block, a lime wool, just like that. I'm sorry, I can't explain this very well, but just try to copy what's on the screen. Then, actually coming over here to these 3 blocks linked to the 4 here, from these 3 blocks, the top block, place 1 block going up to the right. Like that. Underneath that block, place 1 lime wool, and then from that block, place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2. Like that. And now, we're going to do some actual outlining for the whole section, which is going to be filled in here. Come up to this little upside down, well, it's not upside down, a little T-shape here, Tetris thing. Underneath this right block here, place 1 lime wool there. Then on the right side of this block here, place 2 blocks across. 1, 2. Then 1 block up to the right. 2 blocks across up to the right. 1, 2. It should be 1 away from those 3 diagonal there. And now place 2 blocks going down to the right. 1, 2, like that. 2 sets of 2 blocks going down to the left now. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, like that. Now going back to those first 2 blocks going down there. Not the first blocks going down to the left, going down to the right here. Place 1 block down to the right, like that. 2 blocks going up to the right. 1, 2. Then 2 blocks across up to the right. 1, 2. And then 2 sets of 2 blocks across down to the right. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, like that. Then 1 black wool down to the right, and then back to the lime wool, 1 lime wool down to the right, like that. And now, switching over to the chiseled sandstone, we're going to do 2 things first. fill in this space and this space here with the chiseled sandstone. Then fill in everything underneath this lime wool outline here with the chiseled sandstone, and everything above the lime wool outline, that section and that section, with the lime wool. And when you're done, it should look like this. And actually, now we also need to fill in this little space here. I forgot about that. Like that. And that finishes the middle leaf, and now there's two things that we can actually do quickly here. Come down to this right block here, this right placement block here. Look up, it should be connecting, well, not connecting, but in line with the right block, the rightmost block of his toe there. So you can go ahead and delete that block. I'm just going to sink it into the floor like that. Now come over to the left block, and it should be in line with the leaf, the left leaf, like that. And again, you can delete it, but I'm going to sink it into the ground, like that. And there you go, there's two of his leaves. Now we just need to do his right leaf, and it should be all good to go. Yes, that's just the right leaf left. So the first thing that we're going to do is come over to this area right here where we had this block going up right there. On the right side of this top block, right there, place 3 blocks going up, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left, 1, 2. Going back to those 3 blocks there, on the middle block here, place 1 block on the right, and then 4 blocks across down to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now on top of this right block here, place 3 blocks going up, 1, 2, 3. On the left block here, then, right there, place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. On the left side of the top block, actually. 1, 2, just like that. Now, on top, not on top, on the right side of the top block there, skip down a block, so right there, place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right, like that. 2 blocks across down to the right, 1, 2. Now place 2 blocks going up to the right, 1, 2, and 1 block going up to the left, 1, like that. Then on the right side of this top block here, right there, place 1 block, and then 2 blocks across down to the right, sorry about that, 1, 2, 3 blocks across, not across, 3 blocks up to the right, 1, 2, 3, and now from this middle block here, place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the left, 1, 2, 3, and now going back to these 3 blocks here, place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left, 1, 2, and 3 sets of 2s across up to the left, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that. Now 4 blocks across up to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now from this left block here on top, skip a block right, so from this block here, place 1 block there, and actually make that 2 blocks, not 1. And now underneath the left block here, of these 4 blocks, place 1 black wool like that, and now 2 blocks across down to the left, 1, 2, place another 2 blocks underneath right there, and add 4 blocks on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and add, let's see, 3 blocks across on the left, 1, 2, 3, add 1 block on top of that left block there, and now going back down to those 3 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, sorry, just counting how many blocks we need. So on the left side right there, add 9 blocks now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it should overlap right there by 2. And that finishes off the entirety of that leaf. This leaf is a lot easier, a lot less detail on it because it's not in the light, it's in the dark. So there's none of this chiseled sandstone shading right there. Now, Also, the reason but Kidduff1 uses the like chiseled sandstone and iron blocks and all that instead of a lighter shade like a clay or something, for example, is because this was made back in 2013. Clay and all that didn't exist back then. And I still think that it looks pretty cool, even without that. So now just fill in this leaf here with the lime wool, and that will finish off that leaf. So do that now. And when you're done, it should look like this. Those are all of his leaves done, and yeah, so that concludes this part of Ivysaur. In the next part, I'm going to be working on his stalk and possibly starting off the parts of the tree. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and this is the ThePoptartCrpr signing off. Goodbye!